Virgo, welcome to your mid-February general reading. I hope you guys have all had are all having a wonderful February so far, and happy Valentine's Day to you. I'd also like to just mention that I'm offering a sale on my love readings because of Valentine's Day and for all your lovely support on YouTube and on Patreon. All you need to do is just mention the word, or mention the tarot card, the Lovers, or the code word, the Lovers, when you sign up for a love reading. You can do that by going to my website and clicking on services, and then you can check out private readings. So there'll be probably room in the current intake form for you to just type in the Lovers in the information area, or you can send me an email, and that way I'll know to give you half off your reading. So for your reading today, I am going to be using for my primary tarot deck the Charmin Caselli Tarot, and right here. And then for clarification of core cards and any card that poses a conundrum, we will be looking at the Vera Sibilla Italiana. And then at the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. So if that sounds good, let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, what will be so for Virgo for their mid-month, their mid-February general reading? This reading is for all my Virgo suns, moons, and risings out there, and those on the cusp. What does Virgo need to know? What are the messages and energies surrounding the sign of Virgo this month, Spirit? Virgos, Virgos, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Does Virgo need to know? Covering the energies of their past, present, and future. The present being the month that they view this reading. This is from my Virgo suns, moons, and risings, and those on the cusp. Okay, Virgo. Please help guide my Virgos. What do they need to know? Starting with the recent past, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Been seeing this card quite a lot recently. The Fool in reverse. The Page of Wands in reverse. Can you guys see that? It is rather bright today with the sun out. Hey, I'm not complaining. I'll take it. Okay, Page of Wands coming up with the Empress in reverse. And we have the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay. Going into your present situation, we have Three of Swords in reverse, Ten of Cups in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Magician in reverse. Oh my. Hierophant in reverse, Hermit in reverse, Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Justice. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords, some kind of stalemate situation, with the Five of Swords and the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. So there's a need to make a decision, but you're not able to make a decision about something. Well, all of your cards are in reverse. This is very strange. I'm very tempted to go ahead and reshuffle the deck and try again, but we can just go ahead and work with what we have here. Because actually, let me go ahead and privately look at the rest of the cards to see how they're mixed up here. Yeah, they are pretty well mixed up. So, we're going to go ahead and do the reading. Anyway, so starting with your recent past, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. The Fool in reverse. I sometimes see this as my Virgo card. We have the Virgo card here with the Hermit. Page of Wands in reverse and Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, so maybe dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Or you may have fire sign energy in your chart, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. I'm seeing a situation here where there is a, I wanted to say lack of confidence in terms of moving forward with some action. There could be a situation where you're excessively energized. You have a lot of passion, you have a lot of creativity. You are wanting to begin a new passionate phase in your life, but something seems to be holding you back. There's kind of this heavy energy around you, and this could have to do with a child or someone who's very childlike. And with the Empress in reverse, there's this kind of like feeling of being smothered by someone's affections, or they themselves are being kind of mean with the Empress in reverse. I'm also seeing that there's a situation here that requires more planning. Maybe there were some plans that fell through because I have the Three of Wands in reverse. So yeah, the overall feeling that I'm getting is there is blocked energy here. There's a need to get to upright meanings of these cards, which would really talk about a new beginning, especially in your love life, or in a creative endeavor even. I see a lot of fire energy here, and it could be that this fire energy is just a bit too strong. It's just a bit too much for you. However, this is in the past, so there's definitely some hesitation, distrust, feelings of jealousy, possessiveness, not really being open to love per se, maybe just a feeling of being frustrated in terms of receiving a message. And here with the Three of Wands, it's saying that you're not waiting anymore. You're not waiting. And maybe it could be that you had your eye on traveling somewhere or going somewhere, and it's just not happening, or there's delays or setbacks around some kind of journey that you're hoping to take. There could be a child around you who is not doing well, who is not feeling well with the Empress in reverse, or a younger fire sign. And he or she is sick, so you don't have, you aren't going to be able to travel, or you aren't going to be able to make plans right now. So there's been some kind of delay here in taking a trip. Also, I'm seeing like some fatigue or burnout, issues with libido, possibly, in the recent past. See what else I got. I also sense that in your present situation, because you have the Three of Swords in reverse, that you are trying to release some pain from your heart. And this could be with regards to a family situation. It could be with regards to a relationship that has ended. Ten of Cups in reverse is a pretty bitter energy, especially with the Three of Swords in reverse. So there's definitely kind of a sinking in terms of just a loss of emotional security here. Maybe you're really unhappy about a family situation, or a family situation has turned upside down for you, and it's just created a lot of heartbreak. A lot of pain. I feel like you're just attempting to get out of some kind of, some of you might be trying to get out of the memory of a painful love triangle, and just really dealing with feelings of just a lack of emotional security at this time. I also feel like some of you need to watch out for it could be that you are like financially dependent on a family, but you don't really, the love is really gone out of the relationship, or you feel a little bit needy in terms of it's almost like a financial neediness as well. It's like you're not able to stand on your own 2 feet, or someone around you. This could be an ex-girlfriend, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, looking at the Ten of Cups in reverse. There's definitely some situation here that is just, I'm seeing just a lot of kind of I have to say, like an extreme unhappiness going on here. It could be because of an ex-partner or someone that you feel like you can't live without. Someone that you feel emotionally tied to. And also we've got the Magician here in reverse. So there's someone who's using tactics that are a little bit sleazy. So this is kind of like the illusion artist, or someone who uses their powers for evil. They may, for example, try to seduce you or charm you. Or someone may be trying to seduce or charm an ex-partner of yours. Or I'm just trying to figure out what is going on here. I just feel, I'm getting like an overwhelming sense of just trying to let go of a situation, like, and emotionally it's left you feeling a little bit insecure, but also just really unhappy about something. There may be someone out there who is doing tricks, is being tricky, and is creating the illusion of being powerful, but they're really not powerful. They're really not using their tools for the best, for the highest good. They may be trying to seduce someone, or trying to play tricks on them, or get them to do something. I'm not sure that's going to work. I don't really see it working. There's a possibility that some of you Virgos are really like, okay, there's some of you Virgos that really don't, I'm seeing a situation here where there could be a divorce, or there could be a breakup. There may also be a situation where it's a no strings attached situation. So you are doing the ritual of a married couple, but you are not in an official relationship. That's why I say no strings attached, because there's something here that you're not willing to conform to. It could be a relationship, a job, or something like that. Also, you could be getting bad advice from someone. Someone could be giving you bad advice, or like a false prophet type of situation. We are going to go back and clarify some of these cards. Again, the cards are saying look at the balance of give and take in a relationship. Someone is giving far more than the other, and someone is taking. There's an absence of generosity here, and also I feel like someone is being a little bit, keeping a little bit to themselves, or is doing, there's an investigation going on with regards to there's a need to look at, like I said, the balance of give and take. I'm just going to leave it there from what I'm seeing. The Hermit in reverse is your card. I'm not sure why it's coming up reversed. We can take a look at that. Spirit, why is the Hermit coming up in reverse? This is someone who is just really disconnecting from the world. But maybe like they spend a little bit too much time alone, and they're looking at the role of reciprocity in their life. We have legereza, lightness. So this is sensitivity, tact, or irritability. So someone could be a little bit irritable, on edge, or want more freedom in their life. Also, like the butterfly, this can indicate sex as well. We have the child. Okay, so we've got the birth or growth of a project or an idea. This can also represent someone's child. Okay, so that's coming up in the present situation. But I see the child sleeping, so it could also represent a need for withdrawal, a need to kind of rest, take a time out. Okay, we have the ladro, the thief. Lost goods, robbery, or fraud. Okay, so there could be an investigation here. Someone could have stolen something. Actually, this is coming up in the future situation, though, so this hasn't happened yet, at least not in my reading. Let's see, got the Hermit in reverse. Looking at the Six of Pentacles in reverse, we've got lightness, child, and thief. I mean, it can also indicate childlike behavior as well, or someone who's trying to get away with something. Someone who's sneaking around or doing something at night. Six of Pentacles in reverse. The money is going from the poor man to the rich man. So there is atrocity. You know, it's like an absence of generosity here. It's a block to generosity, I would say. And then we have the Four of Wands in reverse, which is like issues around the home. It could be someone who is leaving the home because they want more freedom, or an unhappy celebration. So like a wedding or an event like that, or a homecoming that is bittersweet. I would say less sweet. Okay, we've got the domestico here, which is the servant. This can be a helper, an employee, or a collaborator in the recent past. So like a third party. It could be like an employee or someone that's causing issues. Now, like the home environment can be anywhere where you spend a lot of time. Constancy. This is just impermanent, immutability, perseverance. Things not changing. Things staying the same. Let's see what else. We have the married woman, the Giovanni Fanciulla. Respect or attraction toward the mother of a family. Okay. So you guys would know better than me what this, what is going on here. The Four of Wands in reverse. This is someone who is just, the home environment is very chaotic, or that they feel very ungrateful for their home environment. We've got the domestico. This is a helper or a third party. Constancy. This is immutability, perseverance, things staying the same. And then we have in the future the married woman. This is respect or attraction toward the mother of a family. Okay. Let us also look at, you have a lot of major arcana as well. Like you have the Fool, the Magician, the Hierophant, and the... See, I really feel like I'm seeing someone here that doesn't want to be in a committed relationship. Like they really do want to be alone. That's what I'm seeing. They're not interested in sharing. They're not interested in reciprocity and being generous. And there's issues in the home environment that are affecting the either relationship or there could just be and I'm seeing a a female here, a figure, someone who is the mother of a family. Yeah. Okay, so your outcome is justice in reverse. Let's take a look at that. Justice in reverse, which is like some kind of injustice. So that the scales are not balanced. This is not a victory. This is some kind of situation that could represent a divorce or a bad contract or like quitting a job. Spirit, what do we need to know regarding... We got a couple of cards. I mean, a lot of cards just popped out, but we have the prigione, the imprisonment. So someone who doesn't feel like they can act. In the past here, they feel constrained. And then we have in the present situation, the abandonment, a complete detachment from the situation. Okay, detaching yourself from something. And then we have in the future, the enemy. This is a woman who acts secretly. The Nemika. Okay, so this is basically saying you're detaching yourself from some situation, but it doesn't feel equal. You felt stuck in the past, you're detaching yourself from a situation, and then I see the female in the future. This is a woman who is like an enemy of yours. And maybe she's done something that has caused an injustice for you. So we go back to the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. Before that we have the Five of Swords, which is some kind of hollow victory. And then this represents not being able to make a decision because you don't have enough information. And also there could be some things that you're in denial about or some deep emotions. You're trying to walk away from something. This could be involving a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, possibly also an air sign. I'm seeing a lot of fire sign energy here. And of course we have your Pentacles energy showing up. I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle message for Virgo. Please help guide my Virgos. What do they need to know? 2 cards. I'm happy because I like some clarification too. Choose your battles and confront. Okay. Let's start with the first card, which is choose your battles. Resonates with the Seven of Wands. Okay. Keywords are, I'll show you the card here. Keywords are conviction, resistance, defense, evaluate. As much as you'd like all of your relationships to be harmonious, Virgo, this is not always the case. Beliefs and opinions clash, and each person struggles to validate his or her position. Sometimes it's important to take a stand and assert your convictions. However, this attitude may be misread as aggression, and the other person may push back. You then feel the need to justify yourself. It becomes a cycle of confronting and defending, which can be exhausting and damaging to the relationship. Are you currently engaged in conflicts with others or even with yourself? If so, it's time to evaluate your situation. If you believe strongly in your position and know that the outcome will serve everyone's highest good, stand your ground. If being the victor is truly not worth the discord, consider letting it go. Don't allow the desire to win to prolong a battle that is unnecessary. And sometimes when I see justice in reverse, that is not a battle that ends fairly or victoriously, because there's always this imbalance here. It always seems very unfair. And then it goes back and forth. And it could be a situation where someone is withholding affection because they don't agree, or they might use other tactics to kind of prove their point with the Magician in reverse. The next card that I have is Confront, which is a major arcana. Okay, well, it resonates with a major arcana. Pretty big trump card here. Keywords are fear, question, explore, courage, illusion, clarity. Introspection and clarity are important at this time, Virgo. Feelings that have lain dormant are now coming to the surface. They have been part of your subconscious for some time. They're referred to as your shadow self and represent all of your fears and delusions regarding matters of the heart. You may have concerns about examining these issues, but know that when an issue rises to the surface, it's ready to be faced and healed. Have the courage to acknowledge and confront these newly emerging feelings. Look at them from all sides and try to determine where they first came from. When and how were they planted in your subconscious? Question the validity of these feelings. Often they were based on your childhood imagination and are no more than illusions. They're not appropriate for your adult relationships, yet they persist. They're not based on reality, but they're powerful influences and can affect your relationships in major ways. They can even prevent a romantic relationship from manifesting. Have the courage to explore your beliefs and misconceptions about love. You may find that these emerging feelings are based not only on your limited perceptions, but also on what you actually saw or experienced as a child. Know that whatever your reality was then, it does not have to be your reality now. You are no longer that person. Examine these feelings and gain clarity on who you are and what is true for you regarding your relationships. Your affirmation. I examine my feelings about relationships and release what is no longer my truth. I examine my feelings about relationships and release what is no longer my truth. Traditional tarot archetype is the moon. And we just had a full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Leo, which for some of us can stir up, these lunar eclipses can stir up a lot of emotions, a lot of energy. And Venus being in Aries is a little bit of a tough sign for Aries to be in, because Venus likes to be very easygoing and Aries is kind of pushy. So you have some struggles this month, Virgo, but it's nothing that you can't overcome by confronting yourself and seeking out the truth of your own beliefs and figuring out which of those have kind of been residual parts of yourself that reside in your shadow self from a previous life or even from a previous part of your childhood, and ascertain as to if those beliefs are really helping your relationships currently or if they're just holding you back. And once you can determine what you truly believe in terms of your relationships, in terms of your life, then you can move forward into your truth. And that's where you're going to shine. That's where your power comes from. It doesn't come from swinging that sword or that wand and lashing out or trying to, well, I'm not saying you're trying to hurt someone. It could be that someone's trying to attack you for something and you don't feel that you deserve it. Either way, I think that it's good that you detach yourself from a situation like that and try and figure out what is the most appropriate way for you to respond, what's the most mature adult thing that you can do. because I mean, I am reading for you. If I'm reading for you, you're likely an adult already. You've already passed those childhood years, so there could be a little bit of that childhood reaction coming out of you this month. It's something that you need to confront and deal with, and you probably already are aware of this, so it probably isn't news to you. And if you don't resonate with this reading, then I would suggest getting a private reading. That's what I would suggest. No, but this is going to resonate with someone, hopefully. You can let me know in the comments. I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you guys a very happy Valentine's Day this week, and I'll see you in March for the love forecast. Take care.